Hello everybody, welcome back. I apologize for the delay there was. As I told you, I am in the middle of the exam, so I don't have as much time to stream. But hopefully very soon it will get back on track and I can start streaming again. I again hope that you are sharing this, you are telling everybody else about this, and if you like it, please comment, like the videos, and tell me, give me feedback how I can improve, how can I make it better if there are some problems. Um, Again, I need to tell you that I have no prior knowledge to C Sharp. I am learning with you and I am bound to make some mistakes. There are going to be some things that need to be done better. If there are, just tell me. Yeah, today I want to write a small program which calculates the determinant of a matrix. For that, we are going to need basically everything that we have learned up to now. This is kind of like a self-test. So it's not a bad idea that you try to write it yourself before watching the stream, or not. We can do it together, but the thing is that again, I don't know how to do this, so there might be some mistakes. So bear with me. And the idea is that when I make the mistakes, it will prevent you to make the same mistakes while you are coding. So this is kind of like I learn and you learn with me, kind of thing. So, for that, first I need to know what is the formula, what's the way to calculate a matrix. So I'm just going to Google that, okay? Calculate determinant of matrix, okay? I don't want a 2 by 2 matrix. I want it to be as big as we want. But actually we can start with a 2 by 2 and then increment it. But kinda I want to write it a very general program. Okay. Let's see. The calculate determinant of a matrix formula. Can I search this? Let's see. I want it to be in a sigma form, okay? Because when it is in a sigma form, it's very easy to calculate this. But if I want to kind of, do it like this, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. That's why I'm just looking for any ways to see the um, formula of this one. Something like this, something in sigma form, a one-liner, so I can just, oh yeah, something like this. Something like this might be very good. Okay, we have the determinant of an n by n matrix is the summation of Sn, of sine of theta and pi ai theta I. Okay, and what is theta? That's the thing that we need to know. Here's the sum computed all over the permutations theta. What's a permutation? Okay, that's a very good question. Okay, permutation means that these are just shifting in all of the different things. Okay, you understand? We have, for example, here 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, and so on. Okay, this is then a permutation. A permutation is a function that reorders this set of integers. The value of the nth position after the reordering theta is denoted theta y. For example, n3, the original sequence 1 to 3, might be reordered to 2, 3, 1 with theta is equals 2. Okay, theta 1 is 2, theta 2 is 3, and theta 3 is 1. Okay, the set of all such permutations, also known as the symmetry group of n elements, is denoted as n. For each permutation, signature denotes the signature of theta, a value that is +1 whenever the reorder given by theta can be achieved by successfully interchanging two entries an even number of times, and -1 whenever it can be achieved by an odd number of such integers. Okay, this might be a little bit more difficult than I thought to write as a program. Yeah, I'm thinking about how I can solve this. I'm thinking that how can I put the for down so that it does go through the different iterations, okay? For starting, okay, I'm going to stop the project, okay? I will try to write a for. Actually, I probably am gonna need two fors in order to go through these. Um, yeah, let's see. First, I am going to have an array, which I'm going to start very easy. I'm going to start with the 3. It is going to have 1, 2, and 3 in it. Then I need to decide which one is going to be the first one. The first one will have 3 possibilities, of course, okay? The second one has then 2 possibilities, and the third one has then 1 possibility. And I need to iterate through all of them. So I'm going to need 3 fors, okay? And because it is going to depend on so I'm going to need 3 fors, okay? So I'm having an integer, okay, which equals then new, I could actually do it like this if I'm not mistaken, 1, 2, 3, okay? This I'm going to name it size, whatever, okay? So I could initialize the integer like this, yeah, it's great. So I am going to have a for I, no, it was like this, for int I equals 0 until I is smaller size dot count. It was no, actually we were using length because it was easier. We didn't have to use the parentheses open and close. And the incremental value was like this. Actually, we don't need the I, or do we? Actually, I think we do. So, then I am going to say, I am also going to need an int, the sigma, okay, which will have then different values, new int, with the size dot length. It should be basically the same size dot length. Okay. So, now that I have defined this, I should put into the first part of the sigma whatever this I is. And then, in the next for, I cannot use that one. Okay, so I can't use the ones that have been used. Yes. Okay, so I can do it like this. I will say that sigma 0 equals then I. I wonder if I can actually remove things from an array. Do I have something like remove or clean or delete? Actually, there isn't anything which might be here. Maybe there is, but I don't know it. Element add. Okay, I can say what I want there, but I want to erase something. Maybe it's better that I work with a list rather than an array, because in a list or in a dictionary, it is actually possible to remove entries, okay? So let me look this up very fast. C# list, okay? Where was it? It was tutorials ground, yeah, this one. Okay, collections. Here possibly I have things. Okay, we have an array list. This should be enough for us, okay? We have add, we have clear, we have contains, we have get range. Oh, we have remove. We do have remove here. Here, we can remove it or remove the index. Okay, that's very good. That's very good. That's exactly what I want. That's exactly what I want. Okay, so then I am going to use this. Okay, then I am going to use this. I'm going to use this array list. Okay, and how can I define it? It's probably with the array list. Okay, so I'm saying this one is array list. Is it an array? Should it be like an array? Okay, new array. Uh, is it an array? How can I start it? What's the type? What's the definition of it? It's array list. It is. Oh, I need to import systems.collections. Okay. So I'm going to do that, but let me see if there is something else. Um, Something that might be better. No, it seems that array list is the best one that I need here. Okay, so I'm going to say using system.collections. Okay. Yes. And now I should have access to array list. Yes, okay. And can I just put it in like this? Does this work? You can only use array initializer expression to assign to array types. Try using a new expression as instead. Okay. So this doesn't work. New array list. Okay, and now I can put the collection here. Okay, now I can put the array in here. This should work. No, it doesn't. This is a collection, isn't it? Maybe not. Int capacity iCollection, the iCollection whose elements are copied into new list. Is there no other way to initialize an array list than really to add every one of them one by one? This is a little bit stupid. Okay, as new array list, I have to add them one by one. Yeah, it seems like, but it seems a little bit stupid, to be honest, to be forced to uh, add them one by one. There should be an easier way. There should be an easier way. Okay, maybe something like this. What's the difference between array and array list? Okay. Yeah, this one array is we cannot add or remove something, but with array list we can add and remove. Okay, because it seems that we are forced to do it like this. Okay, because it seems we are forced to do it like this. I have no other choice than actually define a loop to populate our array list. No, wait, I need to remove it. No, I do need it. Size that I do need it because I need to. The idea was that I add I add 1, 2, 3 to size. Then when I am adding it to sigma, I will remove it from the size. Okay, so I'm going to say size that add. Oh, I can add range. Ah, maybe this is the solution. Maybe this is the solution. That I can add a range to it. Size dot add range. Okay, but again here it wants a collection. Can I do it right now like this? 1, 2, 3. Does it work like this? Doesn't seem like it is working. Maybe like this. New int. Oh yes, this is working. Maybe this is also working. Gonna work here. New int. 1, 2, 3. Yes, this is how it works. I said it was too stupid that you had to add everything one by one. Okay, so yeah, this is working. This is working. That's great. Size dot count maybe. Yeah, size dot count, And I don't need to open and close the parentheses because, as you see, there is the wrench sign, which means this is a property and I don't need to open and close this. Okay, now I'm gonna press Control A, Control K, Control F. If I do this, it will standardize everything. I will put the spaces in the places they weren't. Like, look here, they are all together, and the 4 is a little bit forward. But if I press Control K, then Control F, it will tidy my code up. It will make the intents right. It will put the spaces here. It will make everything much more beautiful. So I do that regularly. Okay, so then what I needed to do here was actually to say sigma dot add the I here. And actually I don't need to do that. I can actually do this with for each I in size. Oh, it was together. Wait, wasn't it like this? For each int I in size? How was for each? I forgot. Okay, I need to check this. For each C#. I forgot. I forgot how to write it. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. It was for each. Oh, I have to do that in the parentheses. Okay, I have to do this in the parentheses. Something like this. Okay. So, I'm going to add I, then I'm going to remove. And because both of them are actually the same, so it doesn't matter if I say remove or remove add. I need to say actually remove because I'm actually going to remove the entry and not the index. Okay? So, now I have this. Okay? Now I need another for the now what will happen is that in the first part of the array I'm going to put first 1, then 2, then 3, and I'm going to remove them. Okay, and actually at the beginning of it I need to reinitialize size because otherwise I'm going to have a problem. Because when I am removing, no, actually, the first time I'm going to play it, 1 is going to be put, then it's going to be removed there. I'm going to put it in its size. Yeah, and then right now in sigma, I'm going to put 1. From size, I'm going to remove 1. Then I have for int j and again, I have removed 1, put it there. Now I need to decide between 2 and 3. Okay, so again in size. Now size will have 2 and 3 for each. Okay, now size has 2 and 3. I need to add the 2 and 3 into sigma, so I'm going to say sigma that add I and size that remove oh sorry, this is not supposed to happen. That remove j, sorry, j. Right now I'm in the j iteration. Okay. And then again, even though this is one time because I want to conclude then that I have to do it with the consecutive with the consecutive call out to functions, okay, I'm going to write it again with for each because I want to say, look, the code is exactly the same in these parts. That's why I need to write it with consecutive calling out of the same function, okay? That's why I'm doing it. I know that you don't need it right now, but I want to go to a different part right now. Int k in size again, okay? Again, I'm going to say sigma dot add k, and size dot remove k. Okay, and now that I have done this, okay, I can print it. Okay, I can print out the resulting array, because right now everything should be in the right order. There is just one small problem, I think. Yeah, because I am going to put first 1 into size, then 2 in the size in sigma, but I'm removing 1 from sigma. Okay, actually let me show you something called a debugging tool. Okay, when I press on the sidebar, okay, there comes the red dot. Now when I press F5, the program runs. Okay, after taking a long time to compile. What will happen is that after a while, it switches back to here. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. It must have the same number of dimensions. Oh, sorry. What the hell did I do? Okay, that was stupid of me. In here, that was the error. Okay, look at the error. It says the thing is that I have defined this one as a various size array, so this is not gonna work. I want it to be something like this actually. Okay, this is what I wanted. Now I need to. It doesn't work. I want it to be like this. Okay. No, this one doesn't work again. No. This maybe? Yeah, this one worked, okay? Now, it stops here. The thing is, if I move over the variables, okay, you can actually see whatever is inside of it. This is called debugging. This is a runtime program. And whenever I put the red dot, the processor will stop here and will wait, okay? And it will not run any part of the program anymore. And it will show me the values that were saved in the RAM, okay? Right now, I put 1, 2, 3 into size, and as you can see, size has a count of 3. And I can, in the index 0, the value is 1, and in index 1, the value is 2, and in index 2, the value is 3, okay? And I have access to the variables. And when I press F10, it actually executes one step of the program. So right now it went here, okay? It's executing these programs. Now it's here, okay? It also tells me how long it takes, okay, to execute this. That's very nice. And you see, right now, I is the value 1 because it's going to iterate through it. The first one is 1. In sigma, if I execute this line, now sigma is 1, okay? And after I execute this line, size is 2, okay? Because 1 has been removed from the size and added to the sigma, okay? Now I can run again, okay? I can press F10, or I can just right click, okay? And then I have run to cursor, that's Control F10, which means that it will run the program until it reaches the line that I am at, okay? So if I go here and I press Control F10, I can see that sigma right now is 1 and 2, and size is 1, okay? And size is 1, because both of them have been removed. Now, if I reach here, okay, if I reach here actually, I want to print, okay, I want to print whatever is in sigma, okay? So, because here at the end of this line, everything has been put on sigma. I'm going to say print, no, it was not print, it was console.writeLine Can I just say ArrayList? Can I just say Sigma? Does it work? I don't think so that it works. Okay, I really don't think so. Well, it does seem to work. Let's see what happens. Do I get an error? Okay, I'm going to remove this. Yeah, actually, I think that it printed one of it. Yeah, it's going to just print the type of it. Okay. So there is a function that I know from Visual Basic. It is that I do the toString. Sometimes it will print out the actual value of it. Okay. Let's see what happens now. I will get no. It doesn't. It just prints it out so that it is something like this. Okay. So what I will do is that in this class. Okay. Where does the class end? Okay. This is the class. Okay. I am going to define a new function. Function void print array. Okay. And as the input, it's going to be an ArrayList value. Okay. I'm going to say for each, I have to write it together. I'm a little bit more used to the Visual Basic term sometimes. For each int I in value, console dot. No, actually, I wanted to put it into a string. Okay, let's say string. I want it to be all in one line. Actually, I can do that. I just will write right, not right line. Okay. Console.write, not write line. I plus this. Okay, this should suffice. Okay, so I'm going to say here console.write. No. Print array. The reason that oh, it doesn't work. Why not? Have I not defined it properly? That's a problem. Why don't I have access to it? Do I need to make it static? Okay, let's say I'm going to give the sigma, okay, here. Yeah, I need to define it as static. Okay, that was a problem. Static, now it works. Okay, we will get to it, what differences between static and without the static, but we need to learn OOP for that first. Okay, so right now if I run it, okay, I see this. Not lovely. But I get an error right now, okay, and there's a reason to it, okay. If I want to find out what the reason is, okay, I can use the debugging tool, okay, to see why I get the error, okay, because right now it might be a little bit difficult to understand why I'm getting an error here, but we can see it because up to now I had no problems. So I will just run this until this part. Okay, now I have my sigma, which is 1, 2, 3, which is what is supposed to happen. Then I go another time, and look here, I get the error. Okay, here I get the error because it seems that because I removed something from K, the debugger it freaks out because I made it size right now with this. It's null. It was one when it went into here, but I came out of it. It's not null anymore. Okay, I've removed something from it. That's why it's freaking out. Okay, and that's why I get this error. So this is not working. Okay, again, the reason is that K, when it comes into the for, K has 1. Size has 1 entry, but I remove the 1 entry, and then it just freaks out. It doesn't know what to do. Okay. So, okay, let's try this. I will just remove this for. okay, I will just remove this for. I will put it like this, okay. I will just put it like this, okay, and I don't need the k. It's going to be the last one, actually. So it would be size 0, okay, and here it will also be size 0 because that will be the last entry in there, okay. Let's try this, okay. Again, here it freaks out, okay, because also for j the same thing happens, okay. So this is not working, this is clearly not working, so I can't do it with the for each. I need to do it with the normal for probably, okay. For int I equals 0, I is smaller equal size dot count, okay. Not actually equal. I don't want it to be equal. And I have I plus plus, okay. Here I'm going to have the same thing but with j. But here is it going to be with j. The thing is with for each, it's not a very great idea to do it with the arrays that are going to change size. Okay, it's never a very good idea. And I'm going to also return this here because I want it to be again in the same format, so that I can conclude that all of them need to be basically the same things. Okay, here I'm going to have k. Oh, but here's a difference now. Okay, because now k and things are actually are not the actual values, they are the iterators. So I need to write this in front of them, okay? So that I get the actual values out of them. Wait, what? Oh, okay. That's a problem. I need to open and close this here. Okay. And I need to close this one also here. Good. Yeah, let me put this here. This is also here. I'm going to cut through these tedious tasks probably. Okay. Okay, let's check it out now. Yeah, it jumped out. I forgot to do this. Okay. Console.read key. Okay, as you can see, it's just printing these out, okay, but it just does it one time, okay. I know why it does it one time, but because I want to teach you how to do the debugging, okay, let's try to be the CPU, let's try to see what it is doing, okay, why it's doing it this just one time. So, it starts here, okay, it adds something to Sigma. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong one. Okay. Ah, come on, do it. Okay. It adds 1 to Sigma. It removes something from size. Okay, it removes it from size. Then it goes here. It goes into here. Again, it adds something from Sigma. It removes one from size. So size has now the count of 0. And again, it adds something to Sigma and removes something from size. Okay. So I have this here now. Now I print the value. Okay, great. Now this for doesn't work because size.count is 0. It comes out as it's supposed to. It comes out as it's supposed to. But here I have the problem that again, because size has the count 0, it will also come out of this for. What I want to do is that after it has printed this out. I come back, okay, and I try something new. I try a new iteration. So, for example, if it is 1, then it prints 2, it comes 3. I want it to go back and now print 3, okay? I had 2 removed, okay, but here also 3 gets removed, okay? So this is a problem, and this is not supposed to happen, okay? The thing is that I need it to be changed inside of the loop, but not outside of the loop, okay? That's why I need to actually copy everything that's inside of it, change it, and then when I go back, I have the original one, okay? So I'm going to need something like this. I need to an array list, okay? I'm going to name it temp, will be size.clone, okay? Again, I'm going to use the clone because if I don't use the clone, what? Yeah, I need to cast it. Because if I don't use the clone, if you remember, if it is not going to be the clone, okay, then if I change one of them, the other one would also change with it, okay? So that's why I need to clone this, okay? So I am going to put this inside of, I need to start here, okay? Actually, yes, inside of there, when it goes, wait, it's getting a little bit confusing. Let's start from here, okay? Let's start from here. Here I don't need it, okay? I don't need it for the last one because the last one has just one entry, okay? But actually, no, let me do this. And I'm going to remove this. I'm going to remove this from the temp one. Okay, now I need the consecutive functions because it's not gonna work otherwise. Okay, I need the consecutive functions. Otherwise, I have to define 3 different temp variables. That's gonna be very bad. Okay, let me do this. I'm going to make also another cut here. The problem is that if I define this here, I cannot define it here, okay? Because if I do, I will get the error, okay, that this one is repetitive, okay, that I have already done this. Okay, let me do this just to show you what I mean by this, okay? So, now I have these clones, okay, now I have these clones. Here, okay, I'm going to remove this from temp, okay, and here I am going to work with temp, okay, because whatever is removed, if 1 is removed, then I have to use whatever it is in temp 1, okay, and if 2 is removed, is again whatever it is in temp 1 needs to be used here, okay, so I'm going to use temp 1 here. I'm going to clone temp 1. I'm going to remove this from temp 2. For example, right now from temp 2, because temp 2 was a clone of temp 1, 1 was removed. Now 2 will be removed. And here, 3 will be put in temp 3. And from temp 3, 3 will be removed. Okay? Now, if I go here, if I go back here, okay, it's in the second iteration, temp 1 is still 1 and 2, okay? And I will put 1 and 2 in here, okay? But j, instead of 0, will be 1. So then 3 will be removed from there, okay? Because temp 1 is 2 and 3, okay? In order to show you what it means, because it's very difficult to explain, okay? I'm going to show you what the computer is going to do, okay? Now look, size has 1 to 3, so temp 1 will also be 1 to 3, okay? Now, because I is 0, okay, because I is 0, 1 will be removed, so I have 2 and 3. Now, because now I have 2 and 3 in here, I will add, because j is 0 and I have 2, oh, here it's not, sorry. My mistake. I need to also do this, okay? Because I am going to work, everything is going to work with, no, sorry, temp2. Temp2 or temp1? I'm going to clone temp1. I need to copy whatever it is from temp1. Then I remove, it's going to be temp1, okay? Sorry, I made a mistake here. Okay, so again, we were here. Okay, now I have 2 and 3. Okay, now I have 2 and 3. 2 and 3 will be put into temp2. Okay, 2 and 3. Now, because in temp1 I have 2 and 3, 0 means 2, so 2 will be added to the sigma. Now sigma is 1 and 2. And this will be removed from temp2. So temp2 is only 3 right now. Okay, now I'm cloning temp2. Okay, which is only 3 in here. It will be added and then it will be removed. So sigma right now is 1 to 3. Okay, I'm going to print it. In the next iteration, it will go outside of here. Sorry, this needs to also be changed to temp2.count. Okay, this needs to be changed to temp2.count. Okay. Okay, I'm going to then run the program until here. Okay, now temp2.count is 1 and k is 1, so it will jump out. In the next iteration, temp1.count is 2, and now j can be 1. Here it will again clone it. Temp2 is 2 and 3 because temp1 was 2 and 3 again. Okay. Now temp2 has kind of been refreshed, okay, everything has been refreshed of it, okay. Now I can remove 3 from it, okay. Now 3 has been, oh, I need to also refresh sigma. Shoot, I also need to refresh sigma. Boy, that's bad. I need to, okay, can also do it like this, because sigma is still 1 to 3. Okay, and now I have added 3 to it, and but if it works right now, 2 should be added here. Okay, now temp2 is 2 and 2 will be added. Okay, now you can see that it's 3 and 2, but I need to remove these 2, otherwise I'm gonna have a problem. Okay, I can do it like this, that after I have added, I can say sigma that remove whatever I have added, so temp2 k, okay? This should then remove the values that have been added to sigma to refresh it, okay? Sigma that remove, what was here? It was temp 1 j, okay? Okay, now let's run it again, okay? So, I have put 1, 2, 3 here. Okay, I have put 1, 2, 3 here. Now I'm going to remove the 3. Then it's going to jump up. Now I'm going to remove the 2. So sigma only has the 1. Now 3 will be added. Now 3 will be added because I'm in the next iteration of j. And now 2 will be added here. So I have 1, 3, 2. Okay. And again here, the 3 will be removed, the 2 will be removed, then it will jump out, now the 2 will be removed, and now it will again jump out, it will go to the next iteration of I, and that means that 2, oh, I forgot to also remove this one, shoot. So I have to say sigma dot remove, what is added here? It is added temp1i. Actually, this can be done with size, but whatever. It should be size, actually. Okay, so that yeah, this should be size. Okay. And I'm going to remove size I. Okay. Now if I run it, okay, You see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now this is the sigma function. Okay. This was what was supposed to happen for the here for the things. You see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, and so on and so forth. Okay. So this is our sigma function. Okay. Now our sigma function works. Okay. The thing is that if I want to have right now a determinant of a 4 by 4 matrix, I need to have 4 4s inside of each other. And this is not going to work because I cannot have dynamically the code change. This will only work for a 3 by 3. And the thing is that, as you can see, there's a lot of code which looks exactly the same. When this happens, or when you need to have different types or different times of the loops inside of each other, you are kind of forced to use functions in functions, okay? The thing is that I want to change this into a function kind of thing, okay? As you can see, it is these 3 lines, then it is another 4, then it is this one. Okay, so I kind of need to define a function like this, okay, and what goes inside of it is just the temp1, okay, so the temp1 just goes inside of it, and what comes out of it, okay, is just something will be added to the sigma. So I'm going to define the function like this, void add to sigma. Maybe I will name the function like this. Then I will have the array list of previous values. How do you write it? Previous values. Okay. And also the sigma itself. So it's going to be an array list. Okay. ArrayList sigma. Okay. Now, this will be the part of it. This will be the first part of it. Okay. I need to define also the 4, of course. Okay. To define the 4, of course. And I'm going to close this one here. Okay. Instead of size, I need to say the previous values. Of course. Okay. Instead of temp, I can write temp. So something like this. Okay. Then I needed to go inside of the next 4, so I have to just call it add to sigma. Okay. Add to sigma. Now, for the previous values, I would give the thing that had been removed from it. So it's going to be temp. Okay. And sigma will be only passed through because sigma always stays the sigma. Okay. And here, then I needed to remove it. I needed just to remove whatever was added to it. Okay. I need just to remove whatever was added to it. And I needed to remove the previous value. As you can see here, it was size, then temp1, which was the thing that would kind of be passed on beneath it. But the thing is that here we need to end it. Okay, we need to end it. When can we end it? When do I not need to go inside of this add to sigma anymore? This happens when I have when I remove it from temp. Temp has the count of 0. So it's going to be like this. If temp dot count, because here in the last one I just removed it and nothing would be left from temp. Temp here was 2, it was 2, then it was just 1, then it would be removed and nothing would be left in here. Okay. Is it from temp 3? Yeah. Yeah, it was the last one. Yeah, there was just nothing left anymore. So if temp.count equals 0, 2 times equal. Okay, I think I probably need also to open and close yeah, this was the problem. Okay, so if the temp.count equals 0, it means that I have to go out. Okay, that's it. Okay, um, actually, yeah, this will be the escape condition. How can we escape? Actually, mm, I can pass on the sigma back, kind of, but I want different values. Okay, I'm just gonna just print it like before. Okay, I'm just gonna print it. Okay, else if, else, actually we don't need the if. Okay, I'm just going to add it here. Okay, Control K, Control F to make it more beautiful. So, good. Now I have it like this. Okay, Control Alt, Control K, Control F. Okay. So let's see if this is working. Actually, I need to remove all of this. And here, I will just say, what was it? Sigma? No. What did I name this function? Add to sigma. Add to, I forget to make this static. Static. Okay, add to sigma. Open, previous values will be size and of course my sigma itself. Okay, now let's see if it works. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, okay. And now if I make this 4, it will automatically have it for the 4 values. You see, now it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 3, 1, 3, 2, 4. You see, now it automatically it's going to cascade into it. Okay. Yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I will stop this one here. I don't want this one to be too long. Don't forget to like my streams, to share it, and to get the subscription numbers a little bit up. And I will appreciate any kind of feedback. Okay, I wish you a very nice day. Omichini out.